Andreas, I think you can have us sit down. I'll take it from here. Good morning, everyone. So instead of a written reflection, I thought I'll give you a video reflection as the process of learning about the whole digital dimension continues. And in fact, I think that's a point where I'd like to start with is that the digital space, or the digosphere, so many ways to name it, has so much dimension for pioneering. And in fact, I think we're all pioneers as digital scholars to continue our exploration, equipped with all these wonderful tools that we have at our fingertips, in our hands, even surrounded by us these days. And whether we like it or not, we are very much connected, unless you want to be a hermit in the mountains, and even they aren't safe from the digital wave that's sweeping through the world. So we are very much connected, and I think my initial expectations of the course this week, before I even came into the course, I didn't really know what to expect, which is probably always a good approach, but I did realize that there is so much more to it than I'd like to admit even. I have technology with me, I have access to the internet, I have access to devices that throw me into the digital world. So it would be a shame if I don't make the best of this access, and not make the best of the way that this type of access can put me in touch with people, and not just people, but their own worlds, their own professions, their own disciplines, their own understandings. And I think we forget how easy it is now to learn about something, and not that long ago you'd have to do a lot of hard work and a lot of searching to learn about something. So the freedom and readily availability of information, it makes our lives a lot easier. It's a lot quicker to get around physically, but also get around in the theoretical world, information world, communication world, and all the different ways of expressing our understandings and our communications, and all of these things tap into so many other dimensions: relief, aid, support, innovation. I think an example one can see today is a phenomenon that's growing quite rapidly is crowdsourcing. So anyone with a good idea can appeal to like-minded people to support that idea. So I see with independence there is a renewed attention to interdependence, interdependence. So I like how that to me seems to be a very interesting way the world is developing. The globe is becoming much more interconnected, and it's giving evidence to the concept of internationality, that we are very much more now a global citizenship than um, the initial concept allowed. It is the fruits of it can be seen in the digital space, and examples, especially from what we've learned, we can see this in uh, social media platforms such as Twitter and Facebook, and those are the predominant platforms because they carry the greatest population, the greatest weight, but something that could potentially even overwhelm us is the great variety of platforms available. So something I have found is stick to the things that are most important to you, um, especially as researchers. Um, use those tags to keep keep the balance of what you put out in the digital world and how you create your digital identity, um, or what I like to call identity. Identity. It's quite a straightforward one. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. It's over 6 minutes already, and technically or professionally, that's already too much. Thank you very much. It's been good working with you. Okay, Andreas, you can step up again. Back to you.